Venus has almost no water. A new study may reveal why. Planetary scientists at the University of Colorado Boulder have discovered how Venus, Earth's scalding and uninhabitable neighbor, became so dry. The new study fills in a big gap in what the researchers call the water story on Venus. Using computer simulations, the team found that hydrogen atoms in the planet's atmosphere go whizzing into space through a process known as dissociative recombination, causing Venus to lose roughly twice as much water every day compared to previous estimates. The team will publish their findings May 6th in the journal Nature. The results could help to explain what happens to water in a host of planets across the galaxy. Water is really important for life, said Erin Kanji, a research scientist at the Laboratory for Atmospheric and Space Physics LASP and co-lead author of the new paper. We need to understand the conditions that support liquid water in the universe, and that may have produced the very dry state of Venus today. Venus, she added, is positively parched. If you took all the water on Earth and spread it over the planet like jam on toast, you'd get a liquid layer roughly 3 kilometers (1.9 miles) deep. If you did the same thing on Venus, where all the water is trapped in the air, you'd wind up with only 3 centimeters (1.2 inches), barely enough to get your toes wet. Venus has 100,000 times less water than the Earth, even though it's basically the same size and mass, said Michael Chaffin, co-lead author of the study and the research scientist at LASP. In the current study, the researchers used computer models to understand Venus as a gigantic chemistry laboratory, zooming in on the diverse reactions that occur in the planet's swirling atmosphere. The group reports that a molecule called HCO+, an ion made up of one atom each of hydrogen, carbon and oxygen, high in Venus' atmosphere, may be the culprit behind the planet's escaping water. Venus, she noted, wasn't always such a desert. Scientists suspect that billions of years ago, during the formation of Venus, the planet received about as much water as Earth. At some point, catastrophe struck. Clouds of carbon dioxide in Venus' atmosphere kicked off the most powerful greenhouse effect in the solar system, eventually raising temperatures at the surface to a roasting 900 degrees Fahrenheit. In the process, all of Venus' water evaporated into steam, and most drifted away into space. But that ancient evaporation can't explain why Venus is as dry as it is today, or how it continues to lose water to space. As an analogy, say I dumped out the water in my water bottle. There would still be a few droplets left, Chaffin said. On Venus, however, almost all of those remaining drops also disappeared. The culprit, according to the new work, is elusive HCO+,